Listen, y'all. I want to talk a little bit to y'all today for just a minute about basic survival. Y'all know I talked about the monkeys the other day, right? I want to say shout out to all my fans, friends, and family. One love. Thank y'all for supporting your girl, Little Lady Blue. I hope y'all enjoy my little videos that I put on. And we talk about basic survival, show videos about, share videos from other people about basic survival. Well, I talked about the monkeys the other day. I'm going to just get right on into this. And you guys, I saw a video yesterday where the lady found the monkey. One of the monkeys ended up showing up in, the monkeys with the truck turnover. When the truck turned over, the monkeys that was coming from the lab or whatever, y'all remember that. Well, one of the monkeys showed up in the lady yard, and the lady shot the monkey. She shot the monkey, and I heard a lot of kickback from that. People were saying they wouldn't have shot the monkey. That's she shouldn't have shot the monkey. This and that. Well, that's where the lady had kids, and she was saying how she had kids. Kids was playing in the yard and stuff. Now remember, I told y'all the truck turned over with these monkeys in it, right? And the monkeys had all type of diseases and stuff that they was taking to the lab because they do a lot of, they was doing a lot of tests and stuff on the monkey. I guess they said different monkeys had like one of them had HIV, the other one had herpes, the other one had COVID. So they be testing because they say if they can heal the monkeys, then they can cure the human beings. So I guess that's why they use the monkeys as like test dummies. Y'all see what I'm saying? They use the monkeys as like test dummies. But anyway, the lady, the truck turned over in some part of Mississippi, and I'm telling you, them monkeys was trying to survive. They said they got loose, and them monkeys was running. They had ran all over that area. They had no idea. They killed some of them. They found some of them. They had to kill them, but some of them got loose. And more than they said. I thought they said it was one. I couldn't think of what that monkey name was on what's that one I was trying to tell y'all about, the monkeys where they do the. Now I remember. His name was Caesar. Caesar. Yeah, that one of the head monkey. I guess he was one of the hardest ones. They said they couldn't find him. I said, that's Caesar right there. Caesar somewhere really hiding in the jungle. He probably controlling the rest of the monkeys. But anyway, the truck turned over in Mississippi, and they end up, they said they couldn't find it. First they said they found all of them except maybe one or two of them or something like that. But that wasn't true. Come to find out, that one of them monkeys showed up in this lady yard down in Mississippi, and she said she popped a cap in the monkey. Now, hello people, hello, love y'all. They said she popped a cap in the monkey. She shot the monkey, and a lot of people say, oh, she shouldn't have shot the monkey. The hell, she shouldn't have shot the monkey. The monkey she had kids and stuff like that playing in the yard, and the monkey showed up in her yard, y'all. So she popped the cap in the monkey. Now, you got to understand that these monkeys had diseases and stuff, and she wasn't trying to let none of her kids get bit or anything by these monkeys or scratched or anything. I told y'all about it. I watched The Walking Dead, and all the Living Dead, any type of walking Living Dead zombie movie, it's always something or some type of something done got bit by the monkey. Done got bit by the monkey or scratched by some type of animal that had rabies, and now you got all these zombies walking around here foaming at the mouth and everything, so the hell, she should have shot that monkey. She shot the monkey. And I think, for me, I don't know about y'all, you can let me know in your comments what you think. I think she should have shot the monkey, because the monkey was carrying diseases and she had kids and just them living in that area. But here's what I found out. I'm going to tell y'all what I found out. Here's what I found out. That I thought Caesar, he was the last of the monkeys that got loose, But come to find out, she said at the end of that video, if y'all watched it, she said at the end of the video that it was more monkeys out there that was on the loose. She said it was more monkeys on the loose down there in Mississippi. So I'm like, oh My God. Now I think that's in some type of south part of Mississippi. So you mean to tell me it's more monkeys besides Caesar? And we don't even really know if that was Caesar that she shot. But you mean to tell me it was more monkeys on the loose down there full of diseases and stuff and still running around? Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. So these monkeys had COVID, HIV. They had all this stuff. And I'm just saying, why it seem like people should be really upset and really, talking about this, because you got these type of animals that's running the loose down there. That's how stuff gets spreaded. That's how stuff gets spreaded. Just like other things. I ain't gonna name it. But that's how they get spreaded. So, in my opinion, that lady did right to shoot that monkey. Because that monkey could have caused some really damage. Not just to her kids, but in the community period. It could have got loose and did something to somebody. So I saw that and I thought to myself, now I thought when she said she shot that monkey, I said, oh, she got Caesar. We might be all right now. They may be okay down there. But I could have sworn at the end of that video, that lady said that it's some more running around there. So they didn't get all those monkeys that I'm thinking. I thought it was like 15 of them. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Hello, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in. That's love. Thank you. One love. So, thank you, Earth Angel. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they said that monkey, I'm thinking was the main monkey, but they found out that it was some more monkeys of the monkeys on the loose down there. And y'all, that's really something to think about. Because what if? Not just saying, we ain't even saying what if, because the lady said she heard something in her yard. She said she heard them in her yard. And she went got the gun, said she did call the wildlife, and she called 911. But I don't know if they got there fast enough or whatever. That lady wasn't trying to take no chances, and she shot the monkey. But the feedback was, some of the feedback, not all, but maybe she shouldn't have shot the monkey, because they was like cruelty. That lady wasn't really thinking about no cruelty. She was thinking about her kids being safe, her family being safe. So the question is, should she have shot the monkey? I say hell yeah, she should have shot the monkey, because that could have been a worse situation than what it was. So the fact that the dang on truck turned over, and they said it was like 15 monkeys, but evidently it was more than that, got loose from the truck, and they full of all this stuff. And like I said, hell, I watch a lot of zombie movies, and in every zombie movie, the darn zombies, it always starts with some type of something getting on the loose, whether it's the smoke or something that the government have been testing, or scientists been testing, smoke coming up from something, experimenting, some type of experiment done got loose and bit these folks, and they turn into some type of rabies walking monsters. So that's the first thing come to my mind. So when they said that, I said, hell yeah, shoot them monkeys. Shoot them. Because safety come first. And especially if you got a family and stuff, you don't want nothing like that on the wild or on the loose. But the feedback was incredible, because I'm like, I don't care if it's a rabbit, monkey, horse, donkey, whatever it is. If it's infected with something that's going to hurt people and is running around on your property or anything like that around you, you got the right to protect yourself. So I think she done the right thing by shooting the monkey. I think she done the right thing by shooting the monkey. I know I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Because if you are my property and my life feel like it's threatened, then her kids and little stuff like that, that's got to come first. So I did watch that video, and I'm thinking that was going to be the main monkey. I saw they got all of them, and come to find out they didn't get all of them. So you have to think. Now, if these monkeys go out and contaminate the food in the area, the other animals, people might have dogs and cats running around. Some of them got horses and cows on their property and stuff. And what if they go down there and scratch and do something to one of the cows, and they take the cows to the what is the butcher shop or the butcher, whatever they, or the farm or whatever, they butcher them up, and all of a sudden you eating the cow meat and you come outside like the Walking Dead. That's how it started. So we got to be more careful. That's all I'm saying. And so y'all can watch that video for yourself and see what she said. But yes, she shot the monkey. She shot one of them. Let's put it like this. She shot one of them. But in reality, they never found. She said they didn't find all of them. That's the part that worried me. They didn't find all of them. So you have to question yourself, where did the rest of them go? They got some. She got one. But where did the rest of them go? And I think people should be concerned about this because, like I said, you don't want to come out your door and see Butch, the little puppy or the dog done grew 10 legs. You don't want to see that. Or the cat saying, instead of going meow, he going moo. You don't want to see that. That means something is wrong. So I had to share that with y'all. Y'all can get on there and check it out yourself. That lady said she was going to survive, and her kids too, so she shot the monkey. And in my opinion, she done the right thing. Now y'all check that video out yourself. What type of times are we really living in? What's really going on? When you're hearing about stuff like this, and it seems like the concern is not really like it should be. Because if some more monkeys is on the loose in that area, I wouldn't be satisfied until they got all of them myself. I wouldn't be satisfied. But to each his own. If it came up this way, it's going down. If that makes sense. So look, y'all. Watch, like, subscribe to the channel. Enjoy. I'm going to be back on this thing, kicking some more information and some thoughts and commentary on this and on other things that's going on. So make sure y'all watch, like, and subscribe. Okay, y'all? On that note, I just want to know what y'all thought about that. Go to that lady video and see it for yourself. She talked about it in the Mississippi area. The damn monkeys is still, I believe, on the loose. So I wouldn't be satisfied. I know the people in that area wouldn't be satisfied till they know that they get all them damn monkeys. On that note, y'all, I'm out. One love, ladies and gentlemen. One love.